I've done a lot of shit in my life. Like, which side do you want?
Oh, God. Moses, I'm a musician. I'm professional at this.
When I went to jail.
Oh, man.
Oh. There's several stories about that.
4th of July, 2019.
Specific take.
I was chugging a pitcher of just straight margaritas. And I bet somebody I could drink an entire pitcher of margaritas before they could drink this much Fireball.
Mm-mm.
Halfway through, a giant bug landed on the umbrella, and I grabbed it, threw it in my mouth, and then kept drinking it. I ate the bug completely whole, didn't chew it up, swallowed the bug. An hour later, there's lots of embarrassing pictures of me laying there in a puddle of, it's vomit, but there's nothing there. It's just liquid because all I'd been doing is drinking all day. I didn't eat pretty much all day. They were trying to feed me. But then, like, out of nowhere, one of the guys goes, "Dude, there's that bug crawling." It was crawling around.
Lord mercy.
Now, normally I don't get drunk like that. Okay, a lot of times. No.
I mean, there's a series of different events where I've done some really stupid shit over the times of being too drunk.
My 30th birthday, I had to get carried out of a club. Ouch.
Oh.
Peed on myself on the street.
Oh, you peed on your...
I had
okay.
good friends, and
Did
they
you
took
actually
care of me, and
pull
I got home just fine.
Did you, like, pull your pants down to pee?
No,
or like, come out with
no,
your clothes
I
on?
think I just laughed too hard. I do have a child, so down there is not you can't trust her like you used to, but
Yeah, definitely.
she let me down.
Oh,
Okay.
She sure did.
On my birthday, on my day.
3-4 years ago, had a big bonfire. I had just discovered mixing Fireball and Red Bull. It tasted like bubblegum. And I was going to town. And I was thinking, everybody was bringing drinks. I was like, man, this is going to be a big, good party. I'm the only one drunk. If you say, hey, I bet you won't do it, by God, I'm doing it. And that bonfire was blazing, and we had it was an old table that we had put on it. And a buddy of mine, he's like, I bet you won't try to jump over it. I was ready to go when that table collapsed. I was like, I don't know about that. But I'd say it's probably the drunkest I've ever been. Was that night?
I've had something similar like that. We stacked up a thing of pallets and burned them, and they're like, I bet you won't knock that over, and did the same thing.
Yeah.
I just got done mud wrestling.
Yeah, boy.
I just got done mud wrestling, and I'd been drinking a lot. I felt like I was going to puke. So I'm starting running over to the sink, and I putting on my bottoms and tripped over them. Face first into the sink, chipped my front tooth.
No way.
I did. It didn't hurt.
Really?
I didn't feel it.
Yeah.
I wasn't bleeding.
We used to throw a lot of house parties back in the day. And this is probably the only time I've ever drank brandy. And I remember kind of like stumbling over to the porch, puking about 5 times, walking to my van, getting some mouthwash, cleaning my mouth, and then going back to drink more.
The mouthwash was important.
Apparently.
Apparently.
I felt like it was at the time. But then I was told, I don't remember this part, but I was told this was like right around Thanksgiving and stuff. And I had wrapped myself in Christmas lights. And it was like, I'm a Christmas tree, bitches!
Oh my God.
Because I was lit.
Bachelor party night. Turned out really bad. Drank some stuff that I shouldn't have been drinking, and a little bit too much of it. Don't remember a whole lot about the night, but I now cannot smell moonshine without wanting to vomit.
Figures. Was it like The Hangover? Did they have proof the day after?
Oh, there's some videos floating around, yeah.
Oh, wow. This has been like 3 years ago, and I hadn't drank in a while. And I was like, these cocktails are watered down. And so I had about 4 cocktails. And then after that, I had 17 shots because people were buying them for me. My friend kept count, and I literally about died. Like, the bodyguard, had me over his shoulder. It was awful. A horrible time. 10 out of 10 do not recommend. Moderation's key. They held up my face to do my face ID. It was unhinged. It was awful. And I didn't get alcohol poisoning, though. That's what I was about to ask. Did you get your belly pumped? I probably should have, but no. So that was a bad time in my life.
Obviously, I'm going to go with the 21st birthday. I passed out.
was found in the back. I went through the kitchen where I went to and passed out like in the back of the kitchens, and I wasn't even allowed in there. But I was there, threw up there, and then went to the bathroom, locked myself in. My cousin had he took the picture off of the wall and threw it in over top and woke me up. That's how I got woke up. And then went home. I was in the bed. No, I wasn't even in the bed. I was in the living room, passed out. And I just remember like ripping like a mean fart and everybody laughing because they were still partying, and I was just like, ah.
I was severely underage, should not have been drinking. I'm throwing a birthday party for my then girlfriend, and I got really, really fucking drunk on vodka and found her in the back bedroom with her ex-boyfriend. Which would have been cool if we were poly and it was open. But it wasn't, so it was cheating. So I got more drunk on the vodka.
That'll do it.
Yeah. Yeah, I grabbed the rest of the bottle or gallon of vodka, pulled out the refrigerator that was in the garage, got behind it, catty-cornered. It was already sitting catty-cornered, so it didn't look weird. And I pulled it back, and I passed out with the gallon of vodka at some point. While they were all looking for me. This is why alcohol should be legal, because bootleggers do not card. Anyway.
I had a cousin once that got me drunk, and it was the first time I've ever got drunk. And I was just, feeling good, down in some shots. And he had a really, messy couch and whatnot, and I got pretty sleepy, and I just crawled up on the couch and put a blanket over me. I was done. And the next morning, I heard them go outside. Apparently, they were looking for me, thinking that I had went, streaking through the night, just, butt naked through the field. But no, I was asleep.
Yeah, I remember when I was 18, somehow I got into it. Well, you could get into the club, but you weren't supposed to drink.
That part.
But you know those big buckets that we pass around? And they had 85 straws, so you're passing around everybody's saliva. But it tasted really good. I mean, every bucket that came by, it was like, oh, yummy.
Oh my goodness, I've never heard of this before.
This was in Florida.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm drinking that, and I remember trying to act calm because there was police outside of the club.
Mm-hmm.
And you're trying to act all everything's great. I am so not drunk. I remember walking out, and I tripped on the curb and fell to my knees with the police watching.
I woke up naked in Dearborn, Michigan.
And totaled my car.
It was pretty bad.
Don't drink Jim Beam and sweet tea together. It's dangerous.
I don't chug vodka. Bad.
Or drink a bottle of wine in one sitting.
Or race Mad Dog through a funnel.
Waterfall is a dangerous game.
Drink responsibly.